Hey guys, what's up? Demon Dog here. And okay, well, this is part two on what is a poser. And I am this topic that I want to talk about is a phrase that it's really infamous, and it's used by a lot of people who quote unquote grew up. They say that metal was just a phase. Yes, you heard me. They say metal was just a phase. I have friends uh, they were, who, who were all like, "Oh yeah, man, we had our times as metalheads, but we don't know about metal anymore. We don't know much about metal anymore and all that stuff." Like, I'll give you an example. I was talking to a friend. This friend is the one who believes in that. Oh, we had our times as metalheads. We were talking about the TV show Metalocalypse. He also watches it, and then we were talking about the character Nathan Explosion. Um, I was saying how I was asking him if he knows that he's inspired, um, like that his image was inspired by the vocalist of Cannibal Corpse, George Fisher, and then I told him that the character for Squiscar was inspired by Alexi Laiho from Children of Bottom, and he was all like, "Oh, I don't know those bands." Um, okay, look, I didn't. I expected him to know about the band since he listened to a shit ton of bands in his quote unquote metalhead days. But yeah, he didn't know them. Relax, I didn't go ape shit or anything. But then he said like, yeah, it's because we heard our times as metalheads and we don't listen to metal anymore and all that stuff. And when I use the pronoun we, I'm referring to him and other people in my group of friends. I'm the only one who I'm the only one of them who still keeps listening to metal. Um, I mean, what they only like Metallica, a little bit of Judas Priest and Black Sabbath, and with bands like Slayer or Blind Guardian, for example, they only listen to one or two songs from them, and that's it. I mean, come on. I mean, that, in my opinion, if you ask me, that is a poser. That is a poser right there. And okay, and then when I asked him what he listens to now, you're not gonna believe what he said. He listens to, the background music in video games, in songs that come out in video games. I mean, come on, that to me is like the ultimate poser. I mean, cause metal isn't a phase. Sure, okay, there's some people who first they used to listen to metal, now they listen to something else. That's happened with a lot of people I know, like those friends I told you about. Then another friend of mine, he used to listen to metal, Metallica, Megadeth, and Slayer, and now he's listening to rap music. But well, thanks to that, he gave me a really nice Megadeth T-shirt, and well, this one is not that they used to like metal, but my sister, for example, she used to like rock music, but then she said, "Oh, it's just a phase that I grew out of," and now she's listening to rap and pop music. But come on, to just um, just grow out of it, then listen to some shit music from video games, like video game noise and stuff like that. I mean, come on. And when I talk to them about, yes, okay, I know you guys are gonna say, like, oh, great, he's gonna bring a baby metal again. Well, yes, because it's from people who used to listen to metal, don't listen to it anymore, and don't know shit about new bands. They, yeah, they like baby metal, they consider it metal, but then I asked them of other styles from different bands, and that they deserve more recognition. And guess what? They didn't even know about them. I told them about folk metal bands, Insofera, Marcona, Illuvaiti, and Corpiclani, and they didn't know shit about them. Also told them about the a cappella metal band Von Canto. Didn't know shit about them either. And when I asked them why they don't decide to check that out and see that it deserves more recognition, they said they said it was because of the same shit, that it was a phase that they grew out of it and whatnot. And I also remember one time I was, sitting there in the, you see, those friends and I, we hang out in the basement. That basement has couches, and we sit there, and we have a beer and stuff like that. And I decided to put some music on. I was putting on some thrash and death metal, and by death metal I mean melodic death metal. I'm still listening to some more death metal. Um, so anyway, I put that on, and then they were like, "Oh, hey man, take that shit off." And then like, "Why? You don't like thrash metal? Thought you did." And then like, "Oh no, but we're sick of it because that's what we have been listening to for years." And then what did they put on? They put on some crappy video game music. Oh, they also put those songs that come out in animes. Yeah, they put those on too. And yeah, they also put some lame ass nu metal bands, not heavy ones like Slipknot or Seven Dust. They put on the lame ones that sound like plain old rap music, like Rage Against the Machine and all that. And I mean, yeah, that is all. Yeah, it's really stupid that they first listened to metal and then suddenly grew out of it when they listened to kick-ass bands like Epica, Blind Guardian, Anthrax, Slayer, Black Sabbath, DOD, Purple, bands like those. And then what do they listen to now? Fucking anime music and video game noise. Yeah. And then later they're no, wait, sorry. Yeah, the bands they listen to and all that stuff. And then like, okay, I understand for bands like Slipknot, Korn, um, Disturbed, Metallica, the Black Album, and later on. I understand people can grow out of that and then listen to other bands that they find out on their own or through recommendations. But really, to grow out of all that kick-ass stuff that I mentioned before, the new metal shit, I mean that's really fucking stupid. And okay, yeah, I just wanted to get this out, discuss it with you people, and yeah, um, Infidel Amsterdam also talked about this. Um, his video is called "I Think I Met a Poser Today." I'll leave it in the description down below. Maybe you can understand it better. Um, and yeah, right. I'll see you later.